We know where the guns are. Now we need to stop them before the invasion fleet arrives. The Icarus is almost fixed, but you'll need to go in alone. Time is critical.
Sir, from the intel we received, you can either battle straight through with one of our big gun mechs, or take a jump-capable mech and skirt around the edge of the base. Your call.
Time is of the essence. The other Dragoons are counting on you. The whole invasion hinges on this moment.
You know what? I'm going to take it on. There's actually a new mech here. You also have the Summoner. Not too much has changed with the Summoner. I've never been a huge fan of it. I'm going to go with the Belial instead.
Mercenaries, you are too late. Your invasion dies today.
Captain, don't bother listening. Get a move on.
Sir, you're gonna face stiff defense. You may be able to skirt around the worst of it with a maneuverable mech.
I don't care what you do, Captain. Get those guns, quick.
Can I take the short? If I can actually get up here. Not always consistent at it. Huge time sink. There we go. From here, it's definitely not a cakewalk until these level 3 missile turrets, but easier than going the long range. This is another one of those ones where I may redo the traditional way, but it is nice to have these type of game. It's nothing compared to something like Warrior 3 or 4, but
There are your targets. Take them down before they tear our fleet to shreds.
but it is a lovely touch to have these sort of objectives where you either go in guns blazing,
Good work, Captain. That's the first.
take them, or the payback sequence where you can either take a light mech and or a jump capable summon, or take. It's not really presented. That option is not really presented to you, but you can do it. And by the way, there's plenty of time for this really gun, but I'm not really worried at all. Yes. This bit is a lot like the Halo workout. If you have any real degree of skill and proficiency, you're not going to even
One more down. Good job.
unless you're pretty much actively trying to, especially if you think this route. One of the things really not appreciated about light to medium heights in a while, they recover so much more health. That's especially relevant to make so much more salvage from that. At least equal health.
Sir, clean up the last few hostiles and get back to the Icarus. We have new orders.
You know what? Actually, this has been such a short level. I'm actually going to do it the other way too. Take like a timber wolf or something, go through the more conventional way, or I can actually, you know what? I'm actually going to do this 3 times. I'm going to do one using the summon, going around the outside, but in a more traditional way. Then I'm gonna do Timber Mad Cat going through the center. It's the big heavy. Not heavily, but certainly stiff.
Good work, Captain. The orbital guns were our primary mission, but we got another one from upstairs, so no R&R yet. The Icarus isn't fixed enough to get us off planet, but it can move us around. Command wants us to figure out what this Ragnarok is and seize the lost technology while the rest of the Dragoons clean up the word of Blake here. So we're off to a hellish wasteland of lava and dust storms. Once more into the breach, eh, Tiger? No place I'd rather be.
Okay. We know where the guns are. Now we need to stop them before the...
Summoner.
Mercenaries, you are too late. Your invasion died. Sir, you're gonna face stiff defense. You may be able to skirt around the worst of it with a maneuverable mech.
I don't care what you do, Captain. Get those guns, quick.
The Summoner, unfortunately, is one of those. It's another one that's kind of been left behind by the changes, I feel. Now, there hasn't been any real considerable numbers improvement. Like, they haven't, other than adding AFs, they haven't done much. It's kind of neat. Case of being good when everything else is great. Like, I've never been a fan of the Summoner in vanilla either, but in this mod especially, it just feels loving it. Another one of those cases where I'm not really sure what I would fix, other than just doing something silly, like something silly and generic, making it way, way faster, or giving it multiple cameras. Then you'd kind of be whatever. It's still good, it's just better. Like I said, kind of rough. With all of the age. It's sad because this used to be... When I was a kid playing this game, I distinctly remember the Summoner because the Summoner was my favorite mech. Look back on it now, it's just... As I described it in my intro to Mech Speed, it's trying to do too much. It tries to do everything. It ends up not being good at anything. It's okay at everything. It's not really great at anything. Its role is kind of confused, but this leads to it being viable compared to fall off the edge. We've been following around.
There are your targets. Take them down before they tear our fleet to shreds.
Good work, Captain. That's the first.
This route around is kind of just a long version of the route that you took. This is the route that you're supposed to, but like I said, it's easier. There's far fewer. I need to kill it. Actually don't have much health. Holy. Okay. For all I I said, the summoner does benefit from the change. The hammers, like I said, are re-buffed back where they originally.
One more down. Good job.
And the this is fun. There. Okay. The summoner does benefit from the auto beats and pulse beats, so it is better. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm not going to restart this. I'm just going to go. You've already seen it. Like I said, it's basically a longer version.
Mercenaries, you are...
Okay, so cutting back here, because CXBX crashed on me.
We know where the guns are. Now we need to stop them before the invasion fleet arrives.
But I'm still going to show you Timberwolf, don't worry.
Mercenaries, you are too late.
I should say...
Your invasion of it with a maneuverable mech. Sir, you're gonna face stiff defense. You may be able to skirt around the worst of...
I don't care what you do, Captain. Get those guns, quick.
I should say, it didn't crash on me, it just started lagging to the point that it was almost unplayable. I don't know what was going on, but it's just another one of the weird issues it occasionally does. Your CPU and GPU will be just fine, but it starts playing like 3 FPS. Restarting seems to have fixed it, so we are back. Here's Uziel too, isn't there? Yep. I remembered. Right. I don't usually go this way, so this will be... I haven't gone this way in quite a long time now. Kind of retreading over. Alright, back to the games. I think... Okay, the Timberwolf has benefited majorly from heatsink improvements. I think the Timberwolf and the Emir are definitely the best mechs that have been helped by just... Of course, now it has AMS and better stuff, but the biggest thing that helped it out by far is the heatsink. This and the Emir are the best. Man, I forgot about it. Yeah, can't shoot. Yeah. Those helicopters are going to shoot this thing. Continuously. Thank you. Because we don't want the enemy regrouping behind you. That's just bad tactics. Such an important note that even the Major even wrote it down. I really should have done something. Okay, it's not to the frazzle stage yet, but I'm at the point where my brain is starting to kind of shut off and play on automatic pilot wheel and ramble and maybe a good thing or a bad thing, depending on your perspective.
should not meddle in the plans of the Blessed Blake. This planet is mine.
Getting testy, Strader?
There are your targets. Take them down before they tear our fleet to shreds.
Funny story, for a long time, up until I started playing this game again for the entire time when I was a kid, I thought he was saying pleasant.
Good work,
pleasant.
Captain. That's the first.
The minor pronunciation. Interesting. So, like I said, interesting that you can do these kind of missions. The choice is always just simply
One more down. Good job.
Screw. But the choice is there, and it adds replayability to the game. One more.
Good work, Captain. The orbital guns were our primary mission, but we got another one from upstairs, so no R&R yet. The Icarus isn't fixed enough to get us off planet, but it can move us around. Command wants us to figure out what this Ragnarok is and seize the lost technology while the rest of the Dragoons clean up the word of Blake here. So we're off to a hellish wasteland of lava and dust storms. Once more into the breach, eh, Tiger? No place I'd rather be.
So that's a wrap for this level, and this environment period. Now we're going on to the wasteland. So see you next part.